this should not only be in customs, this should actually reflect in other areas, revenue generating agencies in the federal government, because that is only what is going to, put our muscle in place to be able to tackle our capital expenditure for 2026.
This is Souq Business Landscape. Apapa Customs records 2.93 trillion revenue in 2025, up 24.3%. The Nigerian Customs Service Apapa Area Command generated 2.93 trillion in revenue in 2025, marking a 24.3% increase over the 2.35 trillion recorded in 2024. Public Relations Officer of the command, Isa Suleiman, disclosed this in a statement on Wednesday, describing the performance as a significant boost to national revenue. The increase of 573.2 billion underscores the command's central role in custom operations. The performance reinforces Apapa's command's position as the nation's leading revenue hub. Suleiman noted he also attributed the growth to improved compliance, enhanced operational strategy, and collaboration with stakeholders. $2.9 trillion. Should we be looking at ×2 or ×3 in 2026?
But that depends on a few things. The digitization and other reforms that the government is taking, as initiated in that regards. Because if you look at it, they said the 573.2 billion naira increase suggests better compliance, digitization, and enforcement rather than merely higher import volumes. If it is merely higher import volumes, then we still have work to do, because I don't think it has been entirely digitized.
Okay.
Yes, because if we begin to look at the instrument of digitization, if it has been entirely digitized, where you don't need to go physical contact, you do everything online, and they all equally respond to you online that way, we're going to get more than this.
Okay, but
most people believe that the Apapa Post can do more than this.
The customs have come out to tell us several times that when it comes to collection, revenue collection is 100% digitized, no human interface.
If we're doing that, then we are supposed to be doing more than this, because even yesterday we saw in the news that the Rivers Port Command 2 of the Nigerian Customs Service equally did more than their target for 2025. It is almost becoming a norm, because before this recent exceeding their target for the year, even in the third quarter of 2025, the same Apapa ports and the revenue hub, the ports from Rivers State equally declared that they've been exceeding their targets. So if they are exceeding their targets, it's easy for the government and those who are implementing and executing the reforms of the government with regards to revenue collection in the customs to look at actually what brought the gain and continue to expand it, to hammer on it, to make sure that we maximize it more than this. This is just 500 million naira. Yes, it can be a lot, but however,
over half a trillion.
No, that's okay. 573.2 billion. That's 500 billion rather. If we can do that, we remember that the more we seem to be making some level of progress as a nation with regards to budget performance and the way and manner we want to execute the budget, most regards to the capital expenditures and the capital projects that we have at hand, the deficit of the budget, and where we intend to get our revenue, the more we seem to be met with some bottlenecks. Now the Venezuelan case is now what is looking the government of Nigeria in the face with regards to budget performance and how we are going to look at our anticipated revenue which is about 38 trillion for the year for 2026. So in 2025, we all know actually what met us, where we're using one source of revenue to execute budgets of about 3 budgets, capital revenues, capital budgets, capital expenditure from 2023, 2024, and 2025 budgets. Even though we said about April this year, we were going to stop such issues. So We can do this. However, this should not only be in customs. This should actually reflect in other areas, revenue generating agencies in the federal government, because that is only what is going to, put our muscle in place to be able to tackle our capital expenditure for 2026.